The US entered the Iran war and obliterated Iran's chances of developing the nuclear bomb. No, it is not World War III. We are further from it than we've ever been. Remember that a world war is something that has to be waged by an enemy that can produce the scale of warfare as their opponent. Iran, Russia, not even China can still produce the scale of warfare as the United States, along with all of NATO. Iran's bargaining chip with the West and most of the world was their lack of pursuit of a nuclear program, even though they were doing so in secret. That is not on the table anymore. So what does Iran have? Almost 70% of their missile launcher capacity is gone. About 60 to 70% of their missile capacity, ballistic and otherwise, are gone. And the United States just showed the world that they had the firepower to do what no other country could by dropping the GBU-57A/B bunker buster, which was capable of getting about 60 or 70 meters into the ground. But they didn't just drop one, they dropped 12 of them, along with 30 Tomahawk missiles to destroy the Fordo nuclear site and 2 others. So far, Saudi Arabia's nuclear regulator says that there has been no radioactive traces from the destruction of these nuclear sites. Of course, Iran's leadership vows retaliation. They are urging attack on all U.S. forces in the surrounding areas, and now they are threatening to close the Strait of Hormuz. Iran could not defend its most fortified nuclear facilities in their country with whatever military hardware and troops that they had left. What chance do they think they stand against the United States Navy if they want to open up the closed Strait of Hormuz? While Russia has already told Iran that they're on their own by abandoning the strategic agreement they had in January, all China wants is oil from that Strait of Hormuz. So if Iran actually shuts that down, they will offend China. If America opens it back up through force, China will be happy. Of course, China's official response would be, we are against U.S. involvement, this is a wrong thing, blah, blah, blah. But as long as oil is staying under $75 a barrel, they'll be pretty quiet. Now the question is the United States' role in this war done, since Iran is no longer a nuclear threat? There are concerns that Iran's opponent will continue to bomb Iran because they want to now destroy their ballistic missile program, which does make sense if you are Iran's enemy. But there is no need for the United States to bomb their ballistic missile program because Iran's opponent has already taken care of everything that is not more than 90 meters underground. And I have heard this ridiculous argument from some fairly pro-Iranian supporters that Iran has merely been showing restraint, but now that this has happened, they are no longer going to. Okay, let's see what happens, because if Iran keeps performing in the same manner after today, guess what? You all were horrendously wrong, and Iran is not even a paper tiger. They are a paper mouse. And the same exact thing goes for Russia. And what about China? Well, they're still crapping their pants because America just had a breakthrough with not a hypersonic missile, a hypersonic aircraft, which is something that China is nowhere near close to. A couple days ago, I made a post about how it's not World War III, and I'll attach it in the captions. You should definitely watch it. The only thing I've gotten wrong in that post was that I didn't think that the US was going to get involved in the actual bombing of Iran. But Iran's opponent did not have the capability to destroy the Fordo site, so they had to rely on us. One thing I will still say with 100% confidence, and I will die on this hill, is that this is not World War III. We haven't been involved in World War III. This has just been a long campaign to crush whatever military and diplomatic influence the Axis has. I am the Geo Husar. I barely posted today because I was just trying to spend the time with my wife and kids. Thanks for watching.